see here. Okay, twisted pair. So twisted pair wire is looking like this. We are using the LAN cable in our home, right?
Yeah.
That LAN cable is called the twisted pair. So if you cut the twisted pair, so inside the twisted pair there are 8 wires. Okay.
Yeah.
So inside the twisted pair there are 8 wires, which
Mm-hmm.
is tightly coupled with each other in the pairs of two. See, the two
Yeah.
wires are tightly coupled. Two wires are tightly coupled. Two wires are tightly coupled here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it is in the pair of two. So totally there are 8 wires. Two, 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 and two. All right.
Yeah.
So when you cut the twisted pair cable, total there are 8 wires, which is tightly coupled with each other. Okay. So there
Yeah.
are four. So if you talk about the twisted pair cable, it gives us speed of maximum. It support speed up to 1000 Mbps, and the connector which is used in uh, twisted pair is called RJ45. Have you ever seen the RJ45 connector?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is of 8-pin connector, right?
Yeah.
And it provides the coverage of 100 meters. This wire gives us coverage of 100 meters. We can stretch the network up to 100 meters. We can extend more also, but the network signal getting drop after that. Okay. So
Mm.
100 meter is the maximum limit for this twisted pair. In the multiple types of twisted pairs are there, which are providing more speed as well. So in twisted pair, we have two types of twisted pair. We have shielded twisted pair and we have unshielded twisted pair. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what are the difference between shielded twisted pair and unshielded twisted pair, and when to use shielded twisted pair and when not to use, and when to use unshielded twisted pair, right?
Yeah.
So the first difference is the shielded twisted pair is having a shield of metal shield is having over it. Okay, the metal shield is over it on shielded. In unshielded twisted pair, we don't have any metal shield. Okay,
Yeah.
that is why name called shielded. Shield means we are having a shield over it. Metal shield it is.
Yeah.
Unshielded means we don't have any shield over it. The wires it is like this only. Okay, so this is the first difference. Now why there is a shield and why there is no shield? What is the purpose of this, right? What
I
is the
think
purpose?
yeah to stop the electromagnetic interference from outside.
Yeah, that's good. Now you are a student of telecommunication, right? Telecom student, you are right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So we are having a metal shield to protect the signal from radiation, right?
Yeah.
Because the radiation is the enemy of our data, and when the signal is passing from the wire, so this radiation try to stop the communication, try to interrupt the communication. So to protect from radiation, we are using shielded twisted pair. Now, when to use shielded twisted pair? In outdoor cabling. Whenever you are doing outdoor cabling, like let's say you are giving wire from one building to another building, so that
Yeah.
wire must be your shielded twisted pair. Okay, because it
Yeah.
is going to protect it from the radiation. See, have you ever noticed that any wire which is coming from outside to our home is is a very hard. Like when you touch and when you press it, it is very hard, right? Because there
Mm.
is a metal shield inside the wire. That metal shield is protecting your data which is coming from outside to your home, right?
Yeah.
All right. So when to use unshielded then? When to use unshielded twisted pair? In indoor cabling. In indoor cabling, because in indoor cabling we don't have much radiation, right? So in indoor cabling we don't have a problem of lightning strike. We don't have a problem of radiation. So in indoor cabling in our home, in our office, we are using unshielded twisted pair. But in outdoor cabling, we are using shielded twisted pair. Got it?
Yeah. Cat 5 is unshielded, isn't it?
No, the in Cat 5, Cat 6 or Cat 4, there are two categories, shielded and unshielded. In every
Ah,
category, there is a shielded and unshielded.
unshielded.
Whether it is Cat 5, Cat 6, Cat 4, anything. So in every
Ah,
category, we have two types of wire, shielded and unshielded. Okay.
all good. Yeah,
Okay. So can I change the slide now?
yeah,
All right. See here. So so there are multiple types of wire called Cat 4, Cat 5, Cat 6. Now what is the difference? First difference is thickness, right? Which is
it,
physically you can access. See, Cat 4 is thin, Cat 5 is more thick than Cat 4, and Cat 6 is more thick than Cat 5, right?
yeah.
So the physical difference is the thickness. But the thickness is not an important factor. The important factor is number of atoms, right? So the wire which
You
is
mean the
more
wire gauge is thick? Like each individual wire gauge is thick?
age, no, the wire is thick. See, the wire is thick, not the age. The wire is thick.
Okay.
All right. The wire is thick plus it is also thick in this. Here it is also thick and here it is also thick.
The plastic cover is
Yeah,
also thicker
yeah,
than.
also thick. Everything is thicker than. See, let's say we have talked about the Cat 5. So Cat 5 and Cat 6. So Cat 6 is more thicker than Cat 5 in compared to anything. In compared to copper, in compared to plastic, in compared to cover. In each and everything, Cat 6 is more thicker than Cat 5. Got it?
Yes.
So the wire which is more thick is able to support more speed because of number of atom. The wire which is more thick contain the more number of atom, and the wire which contain the more number of atoms can support a higher speed. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So can I change the slide?
Yes.
All right. See here. This is called RJ45 connector, right?
Pin 8. Yeah.
This is the RJ45 connector. All right.
Yeah.
This is, yeah. Now RJ45 connector is contain of 8 pins, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in 8 pin, only 4 pins are usable. That is pin number 1, pin number 2, pin number 3, and pin number 6. Okay.
I thought only two pins were used to send the signal.
Now
Then.
only 4 pins are usable. I will show you. Only 4 pins are usable. 1, 2, 3, and 6. In the cable there is only 4 wires. In that only 2 cable are used. Okay, then if you are talking about the 8 pairs, so pin number 1, 2, 3, and 6 are usable to send the data and receive the data.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But what about this the remaining pins 4, 5, 7, 8? It is used for PoE, power over Ethernet.
Ethernet. Okay.
Yeah, have you ever heard about the power over Ethernet?
Yeah. I have heard that smart switches you can control the lights and everything.
No, power
Um.
over, yeah, you are right. Power over Ethernet is a device whom you are not supposed to give power. Let me show you. You have seen this type of this access point which is there in our offices. Okay, Cisco AP. See this one.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, this one, right?
Mm.
So this is the Cisco access point. This is the Cisco access point. Okay. You only connect the LAN cable to it. That's it. No need of giving power and all. So from the same wire, it send and receive the data, and from the same wire, it receive the electrical signal also. Okay. See, like this, the back
Mm.
panel, like this it is. Okay, so with the help of same wire, we connect the access point and no need of giving power. Just stick on the wall and just connect the LAN cable to it, and it is getting power from the same wire. Plus, plus it gives you speed also. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the same way, we have an camera also. See, we have a CCTV camera, whom we don't need to provide access power, right? Just we are just connecting the LAN cable to it,
Yeah.
and from the same cable it receives the electrical signal also, and its same signal electricity also. See here this. See, it is written that PoE plus, right?
Yeah.
So the switch is also supporting the PoE. There is a little bit difference between PoE and PoE plus. PoE plus is giving more power than PoE. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so I'm talking about this. So this is your RJ45 connector. It contains of 8 pins, in which only 4 pins are usable. Pin number 1, 2, 3, and 6. The remaining 4 pins is used for power over Ethernet. All right.
All right.
Power over Ethernet is a new technology in which we don't need to provide a power to device. Only we need to is to connect the LAN cable to it. Okay, and from the LAN cable, it receives the send and receive the data from pin number 1, 2, 3, and 6. And from the same cable, it also provides the power. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
all right. See here, this is the deployment of power over Ethernet. See here, see here. We are, we,
Mm.
are, we, are, we are having a desk, and we have a CCTV camera, we have an IP phone, we have our access point, and this is the switch. See, no additional power is given. There is no adapter, right? There is no power adapter for this. We only connect the LAN cable from the switch, and switch will provide the power to the
Yeah.
this device. Got it?
Yeah.
So this is how the PoE is developed. Like we develop the network for PoE. Okay, setup. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So can I change the slide?
Yes.
All right. Now twisted pair wire. In twisted pair wire, we are having a two types of wire. Let me show you. So this thing. In twisted pair cable, we can make two types of cable: straight cable and cross cable. Okay. What happen in straight cable? In straight cable, color coding must be same on both the sides. As I said that in twisted pair, only 4 pins are usable. One, two, three, right? So let's say on A side, hello, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So let's say on A side, on pin number 1, I am connecting orange cable. So on B side also, there must be a orange cable on pin number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
On A side, if you connect green cable on pin number 2, so there must be a green cable on pin number 2 on the next side also. So it
Straight
means
cable used for same devices, isn't it?
straight cable is used for different device.
Different devices. Okay.
Different device, like from switch to PC, switch to router.
Okay. I thought this
Okay.
this was gone now. All the cables
Yeah,
are same.
all the cables are say very good. I'm coming to that point also. Now there is no straight cable and no cross cable because there is one technology is coming in the market called MDIX.
Uh-huh.
MDIX is the new technology which is auto detecting. Okay,
Okay.
which is auto detecting. So nowadays there is no straight cable and there is no cross cable. But that then also I'm explaining you this thing because if someone asks you, then you must have an answer for this. Okay.
Yeah.
So in a straight cable, we are using a same color coding on both the sides. In cross cable, we are using different color coding on both the sides. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what is that color coding? See, this is the color coding. This is the color coding. Okay. See this. So there are two types of color coding: orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, and brown, white, brown. Okay.
Yeah.
And there is another color coding called green, white, green, orange, white, blue, blue, white, orange, and brown, white, brown. Okay.
Okay.
So we have two types of color coding. So if we want to make an straight cable, if we want to make a straight cable, then we can use any one color coding, and that color coding should be same on both the sides.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's say if I pick orange, white, orange color coding on A side, so I have to select the same color coding on B side also. Okay. But
Yeah.
if you want to connect, if you want to make cross cable, if you want to make cross cable, then in cross cable we must have a different color coding. Let's say on A side, if we have an orange, white, orange, so on B side we must have a green, white, green.
Yeah. Um.
So in straight cable color coding is same. In cross cable color coding is different. All right.
Mm, yeah.
Okay. So can I change the slide?
Yeah.
All right. See. So in twisted pair, there are two types of cable called shielded twisted pair and unshielded twisted pair. In shielded twisted pair, we have two types of cable: Cat 4, Cat 5, Cat 6. In unshielded, we have also Cat 4, Cat 5, Cat 6. I have tell you right
Yeah.
that in both the types we have shielded and unshielded. Okay, then we have straight cable and cross cable. Straight cable are used in a different device and cross cable are used on a same device. PC to PC, switch to switch, router to router. But nowadays, a technology is come into the market called MDIX. MDIX. With the help of this technology, the device are using auto sense feature. You can connect any cable, they auto sense from which wire to send and from which wire to receive.
Mhm.
Got it?
Yeah.
So can I change the slide?
Yeah.
All right.